Welcome everybody to our RLCS World Championship predictions. As well, I just said we're going to be trying to predict the World Championship as best as possible. Also, this is just for fun, so do not take any of this seriously, or don't get offended if I don't pick your team to win. It's honestly just for fun, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just for shits and giggles. So, I will have the link to the spreadsheet hub in the description. Adam, of course, Twitter in the description, and the link to the World Championship spreadsheet in the description. Without further ado, let's just get into the predictions. All right. Also, by the way, if you don't know how to make it, I've said it in my other prediction videos multiple times. Just go back to one of those and do it. I mean, it's also pretty easy to do it. So let's get started. Complexity Valiant. I'm gonna give that a 4-0. I don't think Valiant for these first few. I don't think that these teams can take a, if I can type, game off for these first three, which is G2, Complexity, and Moist. I don't think a game get taken off of them by those three teams. It's my honest opinion. Here I have Pioneers go. I mean, Twisted Minds winning 4-2 over Pioneers. I think. I don't know how much land experience this Twisted Minds team has. I know they have one or I know as a team, each player has individual land experience. I don't know how they're gonna mesh on a RLCS LAN environment. That's all it is, in my opinion. G1 crew. I'm gonna give this the crew in 6. SGC's more consistent. That's why they win that. Power. Win that. They're looking really good. Falcons win that 4-0. Alright. Complexity, Power. I think Power can take 2 games off of them. They're just looking really. I think they're gonna be good going into this. Same with Twisted Minds. I think they could win this, but I'm not sure how their land experience is gonna come. How much land experience is gonna come into factor. I personally weigh it very heavily, and that's why. Moist is more consistent in Space Station. More well, at least consistent enough to probably beat them right there. I'm gonna give that to Falcons in 6. I think Falcons are better than Crew on land if they go up against each other. That should be a 4-0. I don't see why it wouldn't. I'm gonna give this 4-2. Why did I put 3? I mean, I meant 2. I didn't mean to type 3. I think Gladiators can take 2 games off of them there. Secret should beat them. I think they can probably drop a game to Limitless. Limitless is the best team out of SSA. Valiant's good. Limitless is better. Limitless is looking really good, and Secret's starting to decline a little bit. I think Elevate can actually take 2 games off of G1 there, believe it or not. I have Complexity going through 3-0, but that's going to be a game 7. Why is that gone? Don't worry about that. That never happened. This is gonna be game 7, and then I'm gonna personally have Moist going through in game 6. Looking good right now. G2 is a little bit on the decline. Crew is gonna beat them in 6 also. G1 I have losing to Space Station. Station beats them 4-1. This is where Twisted Minds, I think, starts to fall off the rails a little bit. Oxygen should win that. I'm gonna give this to Power game 7. I think Secret's gonna finally wake up a little bit and probably. I mean, if they didn't wake up right there, then they had to wake up right here, to be honest. I'm gonna give this to Elevate. They're probably gonna drop 2 games, and then I'm gonna give this to Limitless in the game 7. actually. Alright, Power Falcons. I'm gonna give this Falcons game 6. I'm gonna give G2 game 7. They're gonna get rocked by Moist here, and they're gonna be a little bit iffy right here in this match. I'm gonna give this to Space Station 6. Pioneers Limitless. I'm gonna give this to Pioneers in 5. I'm gonna give this the Secret in 5. And then I'm gonna give this to Twisted Minds in 6. So, oh, this is interesting. Alright, so we have Oxygen versus Pioneers. I'm gonna give this a 4-2. If Oxygen is playing the way they should win that. I'm gonna give this to. Ooh, I'll commit to that. I'm gonna give this the Power in a game 7. I think they just barely scrape through in round 5. So now we have Crew versus Secret, and I'm going to give it to Crew in a crucial game 7. In a crucial game 7 is how Crew wins it. I know. How surprising. Right? But these are your 8 teams that make it in through the next round. You got Moist, Complexity, Falcons, G2, Space Station, Oxygen, and Crew, and Power all making it through. Just barely, not making it actually are Team Secret, Pioneers, Twisted Minds, G1, Elevate, Limitless, Gaming Gladiators, and Valiant. So, let's move on to the groups, shall we? Alright, Carmine versus Power. I'm gonna give this a 4-2. I think Carmine's gonna start just a little bit slow, but that's just me. Alright, I'm going to give this to BDS for. That's a game 7. That's a really good match. Holy shit. I'm gonna give this to Liquid. I like them better in this matchup. I'm gonna give this to Falcons 6. BDS is more consistent. Liquid's a little bit more consistent there. That's a game 5. I think Moist is gonna be better right there. Actually, no. I actually think Rule 1 wins that. Vitality win that for game 6. FaZe looking a lot better. G2 could win that. I like Gen G better here, actually, game 7. And I like Vitality very much so right here. That's a game 6. I don't think FaZe win that. That's going to be Complexity all day. That's going to be Space Station all day, too. Complexity win that. You know what? Actually, that could be game 7. And I think Carmine win that in 6. This is where Carmine wakes up. Moist 5? Yeah, Moist in 5. And then G2 in 6 right there. Moist in 7. Rule 1 and 6 there. Yeah. Rule 1 win that. So, this is our playoff bracket. Our 8 teams making it on are BDS, Rule 1, Liquid, Moist, Gen G, Carmine, Vitality, and Complexity. Wow. Alright. What I like this scene here is FaZe and Falcons and G2 and Space Station, but can't always get what you want. Now, if you told me before I start the playoffs here, if you told me at the beginning of the season that BDS would bench extra and get Rise somehow, I would shit my pants. I would be laughing on the floor, rolling around. If you were to tell me that Zen would have won all 3 spring regionals, spring major, I don't know what to say. I would like, if you would tell me anything from this season happened, I would say you are joking. You're really funny. Is that what I would tell you? But look where we are. Zen is the best player in the world right now. Rise is on BDS. You know, a lot of stuff can happen. So let's get started. BDS Rule 1. I'm gonna give this to BDS in 6. I'm gonna give this to Moist in 7. El Splashico. We're gonna do the upper finals. I mean the semifinals of this match. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna be boring. I'm gonna give it to BDS. Genji, Carmine. I'm going to give this to. I'm gonna give it to Genji. In 7. I think this is once again close. This is like that. This is upper quarterfinals from the spring major all over again. I think Vitality win, even though Complexity should have won in Boston. I think Vitality is gonna win here. But then I'm gonna give this Vitality in 6. And now it comes down to the grand finals. The Boston Major Grand Finals rematch. Team BDS versus Team Vitality. Monkey Moon versus Alpha 54. Zen versus Rise. Seiko versus Radosin. Mew versus Farah. French versus the French. Who wins? It's gotta be Vitality, man. Vitality in 7. They're just too good right now. They're just too good right now. Now, I will say, the whole entire spring split could have just been a fluke, and Vitality don't even make it to the playoffs. That very much so could be true, but we don't know that until then. And in my opinion, it's not a fluke. It's Vitality winning Worlds. Now, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I want to try and get as many people out there to recognize this guy who makes these sheets. So if you guys like, comment, and subscribe, it'll push these videos into more people's recommended, and it'll get Adam Core the recognition he needs. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one, which I don't know when it will be, but you'll have to find out. Bye.